welcome back to another episode. Today, we are going to be working on the theme park again. But we're not working on the castle. Instead, we're going to be working on this front area. And I'm pretty excited for this part because I've actually had some of these builds planned for, honestly, probably a couple years now. Specifically this one right here. You've probably already seen it in the thumbnail, but we'll keep it a surprise in the video. So, today, I plan on mainly focusing on this area right in front of the train. Let's get some nice vantage points here. Alright, so, up here on the tree above the train station, we're looking down to this area right here. I plan on getting this area a little more theme park looking and making it feel more alive. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some garden stuff here, a carousel, merry-go-round. We're going to have to actually figure out what they're called because I always get them mixed up. I think it's a carousel. I'm going to go with carousel. And then we're going to do some park benches, maybe a popcorn stand or something like that, and just fix up this area a little bit. We got to start covering in sections to actually look more alive, similar to the castle area. That area is looking a lot better because we actually added some stuff, so got to do that to every area though. But yeah, we're just gonna work on this area because I want to try and seclude my videos into smaller builds and a little more reasonable projects, and I feel like this shouldn't be too much of a project. All right, before we get working, we got to take a stop over at this epic build. Yes, oh boy. We need to come down to the front entrance. Probably right here is good. And we're going to make a little plaque. Let's do a little plaque real fast. Alright, there we go. We've got the biggest and best build on the server certification plaque. And we're going to smack it with this and then... Looks pretty good with that, but do I want that? Yeah, why not? There we go. The best and biggest build on the server. Certification plaque. Completely certified now, just to rub it into Montezuma's face that this is the best, biggest build on the server. Nothing compares, so feels very good. But we're going to head on over to here now, where we've gotten some of the materials needed collected. So, as you can see, we've got a very large array of different materials for this build, but we got to first build the flower gardens that I'm going to add right here. So, all we're really going to do for these floors is just come in, add in a bunch of dirt here to raise it up, first of all. Then we're going to take our podzol and we're going to place on top of that. And then we're just going to add in, I tried adding in stairs. The problem with the stairs is you have to do like the, stair this way and then stair this way and it merges into that stair. And it kind of got a little fat when I started adding those. So I'm just going to do blocks, I think. And I think it still looks really good. So we're just going to add in some stairs around the edges, blocks around the edges. And that's all it is for the base of them. So let's put in the rest of these. And then we can start decorating the actual flower gardens. Okay, so we changed these up a tiny bit, so let's build the last one together real fast. I want this episode to be kind of like a build together episode. So all we did is we just made the flower bed portion of it a bit smaller. And I did decide to actually bring these stairs back in, but only on the ends. I feel like it gives a nice look to it. And then we add in a few blocks. And all this does is it make it look like a whole lot less thick and fat. So, yeah, I think it looks way better like this. Now all we need to do is come through, add some flowers, and decide on whether or not to add 1 or 2 trees. I'm going to add a couple trees into these things. so that way it makes the area feel a little more enclosed and stuff. We also need to replace these guys with stone. But yeah, and then once we do all that, we're going to work on the carousel, and I think potentially we may add a water fountain here at some point, but I'm only going to add that once I've built something else in the theme park. So I want to make sure I'm going to make a skyline. I want the skyline to go right past and through this section. And I want to make sure that if I'm going to build a fountain, it's actually going to work with the skyline first. So, but anyways, yeah, let's figure out everything we need to decorate these flower beds and go from there. All right, so let's talk through what I'm thinking here. I really like the pink petals here. They look great for like filling in the flower bed. And then we decided to go with 2 of the blue orchids. I've been testing a bunch of other flowers, and I've discovered it's hard to make the little pink petals look good with other flowers, because where the pink petals are like, you know, a dense covering of the block, you put any other flower down and it kind of just is minuscule compared to them. So the blue orchid is a little bit bigger. Obviously you can add in like the bigger block or bigger ones, the 2 talls, and those do take up a bit more space, but again, they're like a lot taller, so when you're on this level it just kind of looks weird. And I don't have a lot of them. I think it would look better if I had a lot of 2 talls, but because I'm only putting in 2, yeah, it doesn't look good. Anyways, so yeah, this is what we're gonna do. And then I did decide only 1 tree in the flower pots, because if I try and do 2, it's just they're too close. We could maybe hold on. We didn't try this yet. Could put them on the very edges. That's an idea. All right, so after thinking about it for a minute, I think I am actually going to do 2 trees on the 2 ends, even though they're like right on the edge. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem, and I want the feeling of when you're in the middle of this area, I want it to feel a little like a enclosed area, whatever that is, enclosed area. And I think in order to do that, we definitely need to have more than 1 tree in each of the flower pots. So instead, with the design, all we'll do now is just come in here at our pink petals, one of the greatest flower additions in the game. And there we go. And then we'll add in our center flowers. And I think that looks really nice. So let's copy it all over, and then we'll build the trees. All right, there we go. We have a whole bunch of dead trees. Yay. All right, so we kept them really small, super simple. Let's just talk about what we did real fast. We've done a lot of trees on this channel already, but single pillar of bricks going up, and then a couple offshoots of the same bricks, then connecting to those offshoots, because you can't connect like the sides of bricks to fences. We just put them either on the tops or bottoms with these jungle fences closest color to the bricks, and repeated that randomly just throughout all of the trees. They're super simple, and they don't actually look too bad for like dead trees or something. This isn't, I might want to start adding dead trees more, like when I'm building forests and stuff. But these are all going to be alive and well. But we've decided to go with some azalea leaves and also the flowering variant. And we're just going to come through and start adding in our leaves randomly here. And we probably want to prioritize the normal azalea leaves and just do the flowering ones every once in a while so that they really pop with color when you do see them. So let's just start filling these in and see how it looks once we've got all the leaves in. All right, and as we make our way down from our train station and walk on out, we have a lovely little area now right in front of it. All the trees filled in. They're pretty small and very easy to build. They actually took quite a bit of leaves. Like, it doesn't look like they take that many, but they do. And it took a bit of time to build them, but I think it looks super nice. And then I came in and added a little, like, clock post, I guess. I don't know. With a garden right in the center. And I think that really helps just fill in the area. Let's see if we can land. Oh, barely missed it, but yeah, this looks super nice. I think I already updated the trees on the map. I did, but let's get that centerpiece updated. Boop. There we go. Very nice. One of the things I don't like about the map is you can't see the designs in the stonework. So, like, although we have stone and cobblestone right here, you can't actually see that on the map. But, still looks cool. Anyways, yeah, so this is looking really good. Now we just gotta add in some, like, lamp posts all over the place, park benches, trash cans, vendors, different things like that. Churros or popcorn booths. But we'll do all that in a little bit. I think it's time to start getting to work on the carousel. I've already built the whole thing in creative, so we're just going to build it slowly and go over my thought process of how I built the whole thing. I'm not going to do a time-lapse in today's video just because I want to try and take a little bit of a break from time-lapses after building the behemoth. So let's start with, obviously, the floor. Alright, so there we go. We have a floor installed. And as you can see, we're going to be going with some pretty bold colors. But I think it looks really good when it's all put together, because it looks bright and colorful and fancy and stuff. And pretty much any carousel you see, they are bright and colorful. So next we're going to just go around, start adding in our safety rails and walls and supports and whatnot. Let's see, I think we just do this. Yeah. And then we'll just keep adding in all of this stuff until we have all the walls put in. We're going to jump up here. Let's see, how do we do this? Gotta do this. Couple of these and that, and that's pretty much the walls all the way around the whole thing. It's nice and open. There we go. We have the center done, and very simple. It's just kind of the funky looking colorful design that's always in these, and we added on a roof. Very simple to do. It's pretty much just kind of like a flying saucer. Very nice and easy. And now we need to just add on the final piece of the roof. Let's just do that really fast. There we go. We have a roof. Completely done. It's looking a lot more like a carousel now. It's got a weird, funky roof and design. But of course, we got to add in all the details. So we're going to see if we can land all the way up on top here. And we're going to start adding in all of the lights. So we're just going to go like so. Let's see. Let's do that, I guess. Yeah, sure. And we're just going to rotate these lights, and we're going to do the exact same down here. So right here, we're just going to go all the way around the whole thing with the lights switching back and forth in between each other. So let's hurry and finish that. And there we go. We have our little colorful lights going all the way around. Looking cool. But we got to add in a bit more decor on the roof before we hop down. So let's go right here. We're going to build up a little bit. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 4. Let's do 4. Yeah. And then we're going to add a blue, purple. We're going to hurry and hop up and toss this on, and then we're going to jump down here and throw on another purple. And these create some little sort of flags. And we're going to add those to all 4 corners real quick. There's all 4 flags placed in. We made sure they're all blowing in the exact same direction. And to go with the glass up there, we also need to add some glass down here just for a bit of color splashes here and there. This just gives a little bit of extra detail to look at when you're looking at the area. So we're going to run these all the way around. And then we've got to get going on the most important part. Oh boy, we need a lot more glass. But we got to get going on the most important part. The seats and the little horses and everything that go around. We had to get really creative with these though. So let's grab our materials that we need. So, to create the lovely seats, we are going to try and do this little trick that I hopefully can replicate. We're going to take these spots right here, here. Let's do that one? Yeah. Then we're just going to go all the way around with these. And keep placing them in. And then all of these are going to represent the poles that hold up the horses or the various animals that the kids and I guess adults can ride on. Let's go right there. There we go. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start, I guess, just right here. We're going to put away the end rods so that we can pull out some iron bars right here. We're going to go down. Let's do this one all the way to the ground, I suppose. One more. Dunk. Then anvil. Oh, whoa. That was deceiving looking. Oh, I put away my pickaxe. There we go. All right, anvil. Then we'll do a... Oh, these are not the correct trapdoors. Did I even bring the correct trapdoors? I sure didn't. Cut! Alright, with the correct trapdoor color, now we're going to add in that right there. Maybe we want to rotate it actually so it points forward, I guess. I don't know. And then we're just going to add in these, flip them, and there's our horse or animal that you ride on. It's not the best, but I think it's the closest thing we can really come up with in Minecraft. So we're just going to slowly add these all the way around the entire thing. Every other one we're going to change the color, so we'll go crimson, or warped crimson, whatever. And they're going to be on various heights. And then back over in these corners, we're going to add in some... Let's see, they're facing that way, so we want them to face the same way as the other guys. We'll do this. And we have tiny little chairs for the stationary ones for the old people. And again, we'll rotate these back and forth in colors as well, and we're just going to do 4 of them on each side. So let's fill these in. Lovely. We have all of our uncomfortable anvil chairs installed and the old people chairs put in. They don't look exactly like horses, but I think they, you know, get the job done. They convey the message, and I think when you're kind of far away, it does really look like a carousel going. The only thing I wish is that we could have, like, you know, some of the abilities of, like, the create mod. Can you imagine if this whole thing actually, like, turned or something? That would be really cool. Or even if the poles went up and down, that would give a lot of character to the whole build. But I think it looks super cool. And that is pretty much it for the carousel. Definitely adds quite a bit to the park, but we're not going to get the nice shots of it yet. I'm going to hurry and quickly go around, add a whole bunch of lamp posts, trash cans, a few extra small gardens, benches, I don't know if I said that, just add a few park items into this area and fill it in, and then we will do some nice cinematic shots to wrap up our video. And as the sun rises on the theme park, we get to walk out on everything new and beautiful. This area is looking really nice and a lot more filled in and not just big empty plots. Obviously, we've got a couple areas still to really fix up and add to and bush up. We need to add a lot more trees everywhere, here and there. Potentially a garden plot right here, but as you can see, we added a little flower stand. So when you're in the theme park, for some reason, if you want to buy flowers, I don't know. And then over here, we've got a little soda pop guy selling soda pop for $1. What a steal. And we need to dress these guys up. I'll do some custom leather armor for them. We added little park benches all over the place, here and there. And I'm really proud of these. We added a couple of banners. I think these are going to be the standard park banners. I did have these going up, but I feel like these kind of only fit with this train track style right here. So just made these. They look pretty cool, I think. They're bright and colorful. We added a couple of them over here too, so when you're entering in... Oh, whoa. Having some weird lag spikes right there. But yeah, I think they look really nice. And then within the same color palette, so the white and the red, we did these. Very nice little garden things. Added some more benches. And yeah, that's about it. We definitely can keep adding more things. Oh, and these. I guess, some light poles. We'll probably add a lot more light poles everywhere throughout the theme park as we continue to add and build more things, but either way, I'm very happy with the work we did today. Just backing up and looking at this, it looks really nice. I kind of just turned on some theme park tunes, specifically from Disneyland, and just listened to the ambient music they have that plays in their theme parks, and it really just put me into the mood for getting this project done and just building it. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. So if you stuck all the way through to the end of the episode, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoy these little cinematic shots as we wrap up the video, and look forward to another video coming out hopefully pretty soon. And we'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.